Hey, we're live. That was fast. Today is Monday, March 31st, 2025, and you are watching me play the different New York Times puzzles. We got connections, and then we'll go to the mini crossword, and then we'll go to the Wordle, and then we'll play the Strands puzzle, and then we'll play letterboxed. If you've never played any of those, you're in for a treat. I'm going to teach you how. It's really fun. We'll learn how along the way. I guess I wasn't fully ready today because I ended up needing to move a couple of things on my screen so I can actually see you. So I was on a mission today, and I'll just let you know now, spoiler, we failed the mission. I have two TVs, one that's significantly older than the other. The one upstairs, they both have a Roku stick. So if you use Roku, you know that okay, let me back up. The TV downstairs doesn't have a stick. It is a Roku TV, right? It's built for Roku. And then my upstairs TV, it's a lot older. It's more like a monitor almost. It's very basic. And that one has a stick in the HDMI port. So we've had these for quite a while, and the kids use it a ton. My wife uses it a ton. I'm not really as much of like a TV watcher. I definitely play games on the television, right? And sometimes it's like, oh man, you want to play a game? Come on. And then people have to decide, okay, are we watching something? Are we playing a game? And, we do it very democratically. It works. Hey, Michael, you made it on time. I'm just kidding. I go at different times in the day, You might find me at different times. But when I finish connections today, I might want to move right along to the mini. Oh, and then devils. Okay. I'm in for it. I am in for it. So anyway, my Roku TV upstairs isn't exactly a Roku TV. It's a TV. It's a monitor with a Roku stick plugged in. So, all right, long story short, my kids use those TVs a lot, whether it's upstairs or downstairs. And they're so used that the buttons have worn off. Like, you can click the button, but you can't see what button you clicked. They're all just black. Like, the print on the buttons has disappeared. And so my wife found a replacement remote online on Amazon. And it worked, right? It worked. But then we tried to buy one for the other one. It was like a 2-pack. And it didn't work for the other one. So it worked for the downstairs TV, but not the upstairs TV, because it's a stick, and it's, instead of infrared, it's a Bluetooth. It's this whole thing. Anyway, the 2-pack didn't end up working for both TVs, and I can't return it because we already used one of them, and it works for what we need it for. So we just have this extra infrared remote for our Roku TV. And then to buy another one, I said, well, let me just go to the thrift store. They've got to have something like that. And so just about an hour ago, I went to the thrift store. Just, I'd rather spend $3 on it than spend a ton of money on it. But anyway, it will have to be a ton of money because I went to the thrift store and they do not have said remote. It's always changing. People donate stuff. And I was like, well, what if? They did have an Insignia remote, and it looked almost identical, but it didn't have the pairing button. It was not the correct one. So anyway, needless to say, we did not come out successful today in my search. Monday. Okay, so you guys are making it sound like this is a very challenging puzzle. I'm a little nervous. Maybe you're overhyping it. Are you just freaking me out? Maybe they're just freaking me out. All right. For word, deposit, to, put away, screen, 8, balance, besides, horse, transfer, to boot, had, as well, took in, and withdraw. Okay, so the first thing I saw was as well, to boot, and to. took in, had. I don't know. I don't see a fourth one. I don't see a fourth one there. I see withdraw, balance, deposit, transfer. These are like banking terms. Okay, ATM options. Nice. Okay, so then we see like someone took in, they ate it up, put away. And they had. Consumed. Okay, and as usual, I have the middle ones first, and then something that should be just stupid easy, but it's not. Oh, maybe besides. Well, besides, as well, to boot, not for, to. Also. Okay. So what are these then? Screen, horse, for, and word. Wordle, horsel. I don't know. What's this one? Horseplay. Okay, that's funny. Okay, oh boy. Yeah, we're moving on quickly, aren't we? Horseplay, screenplay, wordplay. I almost said that one out loud. Yeah, an ATM is an automated teller machine. You're going to use it. Yeah, not challenging today, but you nearly had. I'm glad you gave me a warning. I nearly said that one out loud, didn't I? ATM options at the automated teller machine. It's funny, sometimes people say ATM machine, but the M stands for machine. Balance, deposit, transfer, and withdraw. Consumed, they ate, had, put away, or took in. Also, as well, besides, to boot, and to. Yeah, I know. Put your fingers in your ears. Foreplay, horseplay, screenplay, and wordplay. And like Callie just said, we're going to move quickly on from there. Oh, that's too funny. All right. Call from an unknown number often. Oh, spam again? This is like the fourth puzzle in a row we've seen the word spam. Slow down. It's too many times. Speaking of spam, some of you guys might appreciate this. I made spam musubi on Friday this week. It was delicious. Oh my gosh. The one and only reason I would ever eat or consume or buy spam, is to make spam musubi. And yeah, it was delicious. It was so good. A little, the scrambled egg, like an omelet egg, and pan fried spam. Oh, it was divine. It was actually really good. Where a dog might like to be scratched, where a human might like to be scratched. They both start with the same letter, too. Well, a dog might like to be scratched on the belly, but where would a human like to be scratched? Body? Like what? I don't understand. All right, we'll come back to it. Look forward to. I don't know. Let's come back. Shell that can be played as a wind instrument. Am I spelling that right? Conch shell. There's a CH at the end. Patella's place. Huh? I don't know. Affix as a patch. Maybe to sew on. Whoa, hold on, slow down. Sew on. Maker of connections. Plane. A plane makes connections. I was like, wait, what could this be? One going down a literary rabbit hole. Oh, that's cute. Alice. Like Alice in Wonderland went down the rabbit hole. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. For one, that is a myth. You cannot see it from space. And where a human might like to be scratched. Oh, the back. Oh, of course. Of course, of course, of course. All right. All right, let's watch it again. Let's look at it. So, call from an unknown number often is yet again, I feel like this is like the third puzzle in a row that they've used the word spam. Spam. Where a dog might be scratched, their belly. They like to be scratched a bit on the belly. Look forward to. Await. Oh, yeah, great. Await. Shell that can be played as a wind instrument. A conch shell or a conch shell, I think. Do you say conch or conch? I lived, actually one of the cities in Brazil that I lived in was called Conchal, and it was named after the conch shell. I think it's conch. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There are a lot of things I don't know. The patella's place, the knee. Oh, what is the patella? Is that like your kneecap? Affix as a patch, sew on. Maker of connections, plane. Yeah, planes make connections. One going down a literary rabbit hole, Alice. Great Wall of China is visible from space, is a myth. And where a human being might like to be scratched, on their back. Not their spam. Okay. The Wordle. Let's do... it's like one of those spiral shells. And what's plane for connections? Oh, so if you are getting off one plane and getting on another plane to jump from one city to another, that's called a connection. So you're making a connecting flight. What should we do? How about, like, alert? Okay, there's just a T there. What about, for another non-intersecting word, sound? That's a good one. Oh, there's an O, and it's in the correct place. And the only letters we have left are I and Y. Oh, boy. How about picky? Oh, and there's a Y at the end. Cool. Okay, so this might be T-O blank blank Y. Toffee. No, toffee has an E-Y at the end. Tomby. Togi. Togui. Okay, or it's some letter O blank T-Y. Like, oh, hottie. Hottie's a word. Mock. I wonder, would that be throwing a guess away? Hottie. Should we guess it? Let's try. Okay, it is a TY word. And it's not an H. So we kind of threw the vote away, but whatever. It's not an H. At least we know that. And it's not a double T either. I wonder if it's a double O. Right? You know, footy. Would that be throwing the guess away, though? I wish we could narrow down the consonants a little better. This would at least tell us if we have a double O. It is a double O. Look at that. Okay. Footy, like footy pajamas. So there could be Goody, Booty. Tootie? Moody? Oh my gosh. Well, if we're wrong, we're wrong. Should we? Let's try it. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was so nervous about that one. Okay. Well, that's too funny that we put those. Could have been lofty. Yeah. Good guess on that one. Oh my gosh. Like, that's pretty funny that we said hottie and booty in the same puzzle. Hottie and booty. All right, so we tried the word alert with a T on the end. And then we tried a non-intersecting word. We tried sound with an O, and look at that, gives us the O in the right place. And then picky, which was another third non-intersecting word. And then that gave us the Y somewhere, and it was at the end because it was green. And then I tried hottie, thinking it was maybe a double T, but it was not a double T. And then I tried footy, thinking it was maybe a double O. And it was a double O, but then we got the first consonant wrong. So I'm thinking, gosh, what else is there? Woody, goody, moody. Like, what else would there be? So luckily, booty was the answer. Booty, I know, right? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, let's dive in. Let's do the Strands. Now, if you've never played the Strands puzzle before, it's sort of like a word search, right? So you're helping me with a word search. That's an equine of a different shade. Equine, that's all about horses. I don't know anything about horses. I'm going to need your help on this one, guys. If you know anything about horses, if you were that kid that loved horses, let me know. Impart your knowledge to me. I'm going to look for... Is that terrible? What if I look for the spangram first? H-O-R-S-E. Whoa. I see horse. But it's a spangram, so it connects somewhere else. Oh, they're just colors of horses? Okay, well, wait a minute. I remember there was... Hold on. Before you say anything, I do know, accidentally, actually, a couple days ago, I spelled the word Roni, R-O-A-N. That is a color of horse. That is all I know. That's the only one I know. Because I spelled Roni in the letterbox about, I think, 2-3 days ago. Actually, I probably have it right here. Rewire. I don't know. Maybe I didn't write it down. But, yeah, I said Roni, and that was a word. And I was like, what word is that? Stunt. Oh, actually, I do know this one. Palomino. That's a name of a horse. Or a color, I guess. Is there a horse with rings? Chuck? I see the word horse, H-O-R-S-E, but that's not a word. I wonder if it's part of the spangram, right? Like stunt. Stunts horse. Oh, colorings. Wait a minute. Horse colorings. Horse colorings. Oh my gosh. Maybe dapple. Okay, dapple. So there's only two left. It's probably like here and here. Oh, chestnut. I do know colors. Okay, so what's this? Buckskin. Oh, we didn't even use a hint today. Spangram first is stylish. In the NY Times Games online community, we call it ranks perfect. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not part of the community. That'd be kind of fun. I didn't even know there was a community. Spangram first. Sometimes I do the spangram first. Just speaks to you, you know. That's an equine of a different shade. Dapple. Palomino. Buckskin. Chestnut. Roan. And horse colorings. Cool. Well, there you have it. All right, we're going to play the letterbox today. We're going to solve in 5 words, so pretty average. We got an O, an R, an N, a Z, U, S, A, G, and I, D, L, and W. Okay. So we're trying to span across to make these 12 letters into 5 words or less. Sometimes we get lucky and we do it in 3 or 4. Hopefully you never have to go over 5, though. If you have to go over 5, you kind of drain the swamp and start over again, right? Okay. So I am seeing that there's an S. Oh gosh, there's no E. That's one of those glue letters that you really need. There is an A, though. Yeah, chestnut. Yeah, you know what? I didn't think I knew anything about horse colors either, but I didn't even need a hint today. Look at that. So I see an I-N-G. We can do I-N-G, which is awesome. Wardings? What do you mean, wardings? Swarding. Warding, like warding off a ghost. Ring, ding, or wing. Okay, I like that there's an ing pretty readily available. That's pretty nice. So what do we need now? We have a Z. Z is tough. And that puts us back on the G. Unless we do the S, that's pretty good. And then we could do just like sour. There we go. Easy. You guys, how easy is that? We did that in 3 words. We had 5. Par was 5 today. We did it like first try. We barely even erased anything. Warding, like warding off evil spirits or something. Glazings. A potter might have different glazings they use. And then sour. I could have said sound. You're right. No, absolutely. I could have said sound. Sour. Sweet. Sweet and sour. Sweet, we did the puzzle. All right, let's recap. This has been pretty fun today. ATM options. You've got the balance, the deposit, the transfer, and the withdrawal. Consumed. Ate, had, put away, took in. What's the one? That's the other one they say. Tuck in. Tuck into a dinner. Also, as well, besides, to boot, and to. And as usual, we find the middle ones first, and then the easiest and the hardest one is for last. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm just going to be a big boy. I'm going to say it. Foreplay, horseplay, screenplay, and wordplay. There's a lot of wordplay going on today. All right. Call from an unknown number often is spam. Where a dog might like to be scratched on the belly. Look forward to. I await your return. Shell that can be played as a wind instrument. Conch. Is it conch or conch? I want to say it's conch. Yeah, I recapped the purple. I'm brave like that. I always like to recap my puzzles, even if they have weird words in them. Yesterday, I even said a bad word, right? It was the answer. The Yankees one. You remember that? It's a musical. Patella's place. The knee. What is your patella? I am going to look that up real quick. Your patella, commonly known as the kneecap. Yeah, I was going to say, that's the kneecap. Easy peasy. Yeah. Patella. Affix as a patch. Sew on. I guess you can iron on a patch too, can't you? Maker of connections. A plane. Planes will jump from one city to another and pick up some people, drop off other people. And you get on the plane at another city, take you to another place. And they make connections. Connecting flights. One going down a literary rabbit hole. Alice in Wonderland went quite literally down a rabbit hole. The Great Wall of China is visible from space is a total myth. It is not visible from space. There are some things you can see from space. I think you can see the pyramids from space. You can see the Luxor from space. In Las Vegas. Why couldn't I think of the name Las Vegas? And where a human might like to be scratched on their back. I don't know if anybody willfully would ask for a belly rub. But a dog, dogs they just like being scratched everywhere. All right, and what an absolute journey we went on to get the Wordle today. I started with the word alert, which said there was a T but in the wrong place. And then sound, that had an O in the right place, even second position. And then I tried for a third non-intersecting word, which I ended up with picky, like a picky eater. It's funny, during lunch today, we were actually talking about picky eaters. And one person said, hey, I cook what I cook, and the kids eat what I cook, and they don't have a choice. And that's the same way I think. I will make food. In fact, just last night I made... delicious Indian food. I made like a really nice kind of green dal. So dal means lentils. And it had like a green sauce. It was, curry based kind of stuff, but it had everything, spinach and things that would turn it green. And it was delicious. And kind of a classic like butter chicken curry, like masala kind of thing. Oh, it was divine. I took leftovers for lunch today. It was so good. So good. But I have one kid that's a little picky, but he's not like that picky. He's picky as in like the usual picky things, right? He'll not love onions and peppers and mushrooms, which I love. I cook with all three of those, and I just absolutely love it. And he'll eat what he eats, and then if he skips on it, then that's his problem. But I love cooking in general, but especially like ethnic foods, trying new things, Yeah. Oh, so sorry. I'm just barely looking at the chat. Michael, can you see the Luxor, like from your house? I bet you can also see that goofy ball, the sphere. You can see that from probably everywhere. Yeah. Okay. So then picky, that gave us the Y, and then so I tried the word hottie, and it did say the T was in the right place, but there were not two T's. And then so I thought, okay, well, what's one? Maybe there's a double O. Because I've used up all the vowels. So I tried footy, and footy was not the correct one, but there is got to be one more. So I'm thinking of other letters that could be there, and I tried booty, which I think is funny. Hottie and booty in the same puzzle. Oh, boy. All right, so this was challenging. The strands today was really challenging. An equine of a different shade. These are all horse colorings. You can see the spangram right there. And look how long the spangram is, too. Holy cow. Holy horse. So there's dapple, right? Kind of a polka-dotted, spotted color. Buckskin. Palomino. Chestnut. I have heard chestnut before. And then roan. I actually accidentally typed in roan, just thinking, oh, well, that's not a word. I typed in roni, and that actually solved my letterbox about 3 days ago. It was really funny. Totally took me by surprise that was even a word, that even registered as a word. And then we played letterboxed. Whoops, I missed the button. There we go. Letterboxed. So par was 5 today. Whoops, let me get my big fat head out of the way. Try to solve it in 5, and we ended up solving it in less than 5, only 3. So warding, like warding off ghosts, warding off evil. Glazings, various different glazes that you might use as a potter. You might call them glazings. And then the S led us to sour. We just needed the O and the U, and that was it. So easy peasy. Oh, you can't see it, but I can see where when I go for a drive. Oh, cool. Awesome. All right, you guys. Well, I'll leave it here just as our send-off. Get my big fat head out of the way again. So you can see the QR code if you so desire. I'm currently running for America's Favorite Teacher, and sadly, it is coming to an end very soon. And I hope that I am in the running by the end, but I wonder if I will be. Because I'm in second place right now. Here, I'll pull it up for you to see. Yeah, the very weird puzzles today. Here, hold on. I don't want to show you that. I want to show you this. So I changed this is one of my favorite pictures. We did a photo shoot about 2 years ago. Actually, I have band practice tonight. That'll be fun in about, I don't know. I have to go start getting ready about an hour and a half from now. But I'm currently in second place in my group. The person that is in front, let me get this over there so you can see it. The person in first place, here I'll go to it. Person in first place is an Instagram influencer today. And so if in 3 days and 3 hours and 35 minutes I am still in second place, then I'm out of the running, sadly. They kicked me out of the whole campaign, the whole challenge. I would love to still be in the race, but if I'm not, I get it. That's fine. Maybe I'm not America's Favorite Teacher. No, I'm just kidding. I'm number one in a lot of people's hearts. So that's where it really matters. I have seen a lot of people come out of the woodwork to support me, which is really awesome. I want to have fun with it, right? I don't want to make it a stressful thing. If it's going to be stressful, I don't want to do it. So I am definitely trying to just sort of enjoy the rounds, enjoy the, stop and smell the roses. I want to show you just that one last thing that, here, did I create this yesterday? This is the graphic. Here, I can put it as a tab, I think. There we go. Okay, so here's that chart, and sadly, if I'm not first place on April 3rd, then I don't advance. So keep voting for me. In fact, have I voted today? I don't know if I voted. I don't remember if I voted. I vote so often, I forget that whether I voted or not. Log into Facebook. It was funny. I had a kid in my class that said, "Oh, Miller, I tried to vote for you, but I didn't want to." I've already done it. Oh, I did it recently. Gosh, my memory is failing me. All right. Anyway, I'll leave it on that one. I was going to tell you, a kid was. I said, "Oh, scan the QR code." I have a QR code up on my board, or on my, just on my wall. And instead of doing that, he Googled me. And of course, Googling me was not the answer, because he just went to some random person's profile and sent a vote over there. And I was like, you just did the wrong thing. It was really funny. Anyway, so use either the QR code I just put up, that one, or the link in the pinned comment, link in the description, link in the channel page. You have to verify a Facebook account, but that's easy. And then you just put in a vote once a day. And if I'm in first place on April 3rd, then I continue on to the finalist round. If I don't, then honestly, not the end of the world, right? It was just all for fun anyway, so it's totally fine. Click that link and then follow the details to go put in a vote. You can vote once every 24 hours. So, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for fun puzzles. Lots of fun puzzles today. And, anyway, hope to do this again soon. So I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.